Julian Assange now promises there's more in store. More meaning thousands of more emails just on Libya alone, perhaps tying then Secretary of State Hillary Clinton to an awareness of, or perhaps assistance in, getting weapons flowing from Libya into Syria and eventually into the hands of ISIS. But for now, he's playing it coy. Though if he has what he says he has, where could it go from here? For more on this, I'm joined by former Reagan administration Assistant Secretary of the Treasury, Paul Craig Roberts. Thank you very much for joining me, sir. Now, it's all hypotheticals at this point, but might it ever be enough to actually indict her?
Well, there's already enough to indict her. So the question is whether they will. What Julian Assange says was that the evidence that he intends to release would cause the FBI to recommend indictment, but that he did not think the Justice Department would accept the FBI's recommendation. That's my own opinion. I don't think she can be indicted no matter what she does.
You know,
she's too valuable to the powerful interest groups that she serves, and these interest groups control the country. So for them to permit such a valuable servant to be indicted, that's not going to happen.
Well, it seems as if it's in election season anyway. It's kind of late in the game. Julian Assange said that it was very important to publish the DNC emails right before the convention. But then November is nearly coming up. If she is elected president, what is the point in allowing her to be elected? Is it sort of the appearance of getting to unseat a president, or is it just that, you know, is it just timing, or is it orchestrated? I mean, why would they want to wait so long for all of this to come out? Why not now?
I don't know. In the past, WikiLeaks was very careful about what they released. They went through it, they checked it, they tried to make sure it wouldn't harm innocent parties. So I have no idea what's going on or why they're waiting. We'll just have to see what happens, but I think that I agree with Julian that no matter what the evidence is, she will not be indicted.
At what point do you think that her supporters will fall by the wayside, as far as her high-powered political supporters? When will it be enough for them to turn away? Could it be emails pointing to the fact that she may have been in collusion with arms going over the border into Syria out of Libya?
Well, the entire Obama administration was. Everyone knows that. I mean, ISIS was created so that Washington could overthrow Gaddafi in Libya and wreck the country. And then when the United States was unable to invade Syria because the British Parliament voted it down, and because the Russians opposed it, Washington sent the people they had used against Gaddafi to Syria. And of course, since it's Washington people, they are supplied with Washington's weapons. This is a known fact. Everyone knows it already. So for an email to repeat it, I just don't think it has any effect.
Well, I guess I was just saying in the court of public opinion, if it does get to that point and it does get so low, if that will then change the tide. I mean, I can only imagine what her campaign is thinking right now. Have they, you know, perhaps known of this for months, or trying to sort of foresee into the future what in the world is in store for them? What do you expect to hear from the Republican side if indeed these emails do come to light?
Well, the Republican establishment want Hillary elected. They don't want Trump. We now have the rumor coming from the Republican National Committee that Trump is going to drop out.
Yeah, I saw that today myself.
So
pretty interesting.
You have to understand that Hillary is a servant of Wall Street, the big banks, the military security complex, the Israel lobby, the extractive industries, agribusiness. So she serves the powerful interest groups. They will protect her. They won't let her go. And the media will not launch a campaign against Hillary, no matter what the emails say.
Wow.
They simply will not launch a campaign. They're busy trying to destroy Trump. Trump is an outsider, apparently. He's not accepted even by the Republican Party, the official party. I don't mean voters. So, you know, this is a loaded thing, and they're not going to let any kind of email evidence interfere with it.
Yeah, even if it's down on paper in black and white, there's no stopping this. But I got to say, it's a colorful election season. It's interesting to talk to, and let's just see at some point if what Julian Assange has is the straw that will break the camel's back. Thank you very much for joining me today, former Reagan administration Assistant Secretary of the Treasury, Paul Craig Roberts. Thank you.